Well, I did it again. Made the whole video and forgot to turn the mic on. I'm using my extension mic because I knew the wind was out here bad. Of course, it's not blowing bad now. And when I was checking the video, I had not turned the mic on. Well, anyway, I got that much oil out of it. And like I said before, I keep these litter boxes. I don't keep them all. I mean, I keep them for whenever I change oil and stuff. I have something to put in, then I carry it down to the oil reclaim place and just set the bottles down there. I can always get new bottles. But anyway, this is where I took my oil out, and this is where you tell how much is in there. Well, I ran the air compressor, got it warmed up. Oil came out pretty good, and I didn't have enough to go back in it. It's right at the bottom of the thing there. This is my breather. Weird looking, but it's a breather. The first time I put oil in it, it must have a baffle in here that goes down through, because it filled it up and it's running out all over the side of the machine. But I've got, me and the wife has got to go to Walmart tonight, and I'll get some 30 weight oil to put in it. I thought I had a whole quart, but I didn't, and I think I had about 3/4 quart, so I think it takes a good 1.5 quarts on this one. I need to look it up, see how much it takes, but I've got to admit, now this has been a good air compressor. I've had it for 6-7 years, and of course it came with no oil in it, and I put oil in it, and it's never failed me yet, of course, knock on wood. It might fail tomorrow, but I turned it on, let it warm up, got the oil thin. It was cool out here earlier. Now it's feels like about 74, 75 degrees out here. Feels pretty good. But let me pause, and then I'll be right back. All right, let me try this again. I went down Saturday. Got my MRI, and on my shoulder, and my shoulder, I do have a tear in the tendon. He said it's about torn halfway through. I knew what it was anyway. I'm not a doctor, but it's not the first time I've torn a tendon, so I knew how to feel. And he said I had these choices. One, let it go, take care of it, and do some. He gave me some exercises to do with a rubber band tied to the door and all that, and I do them for 3 weeks, or until it gets to feeling better. And then or I could have surgery on it. Can't do anything for 10 weeks with that arm, and I can't do nothing with my right arm, man. I'm so used to using my left arm, I can't do it. I already know that. Well, I'm gonna sit down. So we only have one vehicle, and another reason was my wife would have to get off every day to take me to the doctor. I'm taking pain medicine, and it hurts right now. Just sitting here, I can feel the stinging pain. He put a shot in it, and last night I felt like I'd drawn my neck and shoulders up, and I took a pain pill, sleeping pill, and I slept 3 hours. I got up this morning, laid back down about 10, woke up at 2 o'clock. Stuff don't work on me very good. Pain medicine, he gave me tramadol, and tramadol is like taking 2 aspirin. I can get more relief out of taking 2 aspirin. So that's what I did this morning. I got up, took two aspirin. I've got a leave, but I've taken so much of it that my kidneys are rebelling on me. I didn't know they could even hurt your kidneys. The doctor says he doesn't think it's kidneys, but I've had my kidneys checked and everything. They said there's nothing wrong with my kidneys. So the way my back hurts, maybe it's something else, but I do know that when I take a leave the next day, it hurts. My back hurts bad, and it's right where my kidneys are at. So to me, that sounds like my kidneys to me. So I had to cut back on taking them, but I do take aspirin, which is basically the same thing, just less strength. And they work, but I take them along with that pain pill, and that helps too. Let me see. He told me, he said, I already tell by your what do you call it? Your history. He said, you don't like taking pain medicine. I said, not really. I said, for one thing, it never does any good. I mean, I took Lortab for years, and they worked until they changed till Obama changed the formula of them. And I went to the doctor one day, and she said, what can I do for you? I said, give me something that works or take me off of them. She said, well, you going to go through withdrawals? I said, I don't care. I said, take me off of them. And that was the last time I saw that doctor. She said, well, if you're not coming here and get your pain medicine, you don't need to come in here unless you need a doctor. Well, I was looking for another doctor anyway. So I found the doctor, and he gave me, I told y'all, he gave me 2 shots in my back, and I'm doing good. My back is doing a lot better. They gave me a ton of shots. The other doctor gave me a ton of shots. Not one of them worked. But this time, last time I got shots in my back, the first one didn't do any good at all. The second one worked perfectly. I'm able to get out of here. I can't run a mile or anything like that, but at least I can walk. But I said I'd tell you what the doctors found out. My wife bought me another. Well, let me order another. I guess she did get it. She went and picked it up at Kohl's. I've got a coffee warmer I use out here in the shop, and I had 2 of them, but I either gave one away or I cut the cord off it and threw it away because I didn't use them for years. I mean, I've had these about 4 or 5 years, but I just kept them in my junk drawer, or one of them. I got about 6 of them in here, I think. And I looked for the other one. I couldn't find it because I can take it apart and put a cord on it. There ain't no problem. But I couldn't find this one here. I took it in the house when I was using it, and I kept forgetting to turn it off. It kind of worried me. So I've got a timer that I hook it up to out here. I set it for 3 hours because I'm usually out of here about 3 hours. I set it for 3 hours, and then I take it in the house. Then I would take everything in the house. Well, the only problem with that was just going back and forth to the house, bringing it out here. We found one at Kohl's, and she had some cold cold dollars or something like that. But anyway, it wound up only costing $2.95 out of $14.99. And it's a good one. I like it. It's got a rocker switch on it. Don't like that. I like the slide switch. It's got the rocker switch on it. And it has a 2-hour heating period. My coffee don't last a 2 hour. A cup of coffee don't last 2 hours. But if I forget, at least it goes off. I don't have to worry about burning the house down. And I'll still use the timer on this. And I'm remodeling out here, or redoing my shop. I haven't got a lot done. The reason I haven't shown anything because my shoulder's been hurting and couldn't do anything. But now I can get out of here, excuse me, and maybe get some things done. The generator I hurt my shoulder on, I sold it to a friend of mine. He'd been wanting that generator for the past 3 or 4. Now I got the E-cups. He'd been wanting it for 3 or 4 years, and I wouldn't sell it to him because I only paid $30 for it. And he came over and he said, "What's wrong with your arm? Where you got the sling?" And I told him. He said, "You ready to sell me that generator?" I said, "Well, make me an offer I can afford." And he said, "I'll give you $350 for it." And I said, "It's yours." So I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to get me another one later on down the line. Give me a key start. I'm not pulling on that. That generator I'm thinking it had a it was 8550, and I think it had 11.5 or 12 horse engine, side shaft of course. But you talking about hard to pull, and of course I had it up on this bench, and I pulled this way instead of pulling from the ground up, which it probably wouldn't have hurt me. And I used my bad arm. And I pulled it out like this. I was worried about hitting my elbow on this toolbox over here, and I think when I pulled it that one time, I pulled it about 3 times before it cranked, and man, it hurt. I forgot to turn the gas on it. Well, you saw it. I mean, it's in the video. I pulled it about 3 times. That 3rd time I knew I'd done something to my shoulder. And I try not to let on like I've done anything or not. But sometimes you just can't help it. Now I've got to get the hiccups. I need to get me a shot of whiskey. God, I don't drink anymore, but sometimes it'd be nice to have one. I'm going to let y'all go. I've talked enough. You see on this section is 41. It's been 41. Oh, that's a bad lie. Been 10 minutes. That's long enough. With the other, it's about 15 minutes on there on that compressor. I've got to get some more oil before I run it because I didn't have enough oil. So I will see y'all on the flip side. Maybe I can get out here tomorrow and get something done. Maybe I'll sleep better tonight. Catch you on the flip side. Bye now.